Hey everybody, it's the Shape, back to another video. Mark from HauntedRowTV. Now, I know that a little while ago he done a video critiquing the side-eyed guy, but that's not what this is about. And I think since he's taken the video down, I didn't see it on there. So, good on you, Mark. But this has nothing to do with that. See, he did a Chris Watts video that showed up in my feed. I didn't know who he was at the time. And this is like 3 weeks ago. This is before the side-eyed guy stuff. So I was like, this is interesting. This is a real ghost hunter doing an analysis on the Chris Watts body cam footage just before he even got arrested. And I was like, oh man, this should be interesting. So I figured I'd watch. It had quite a few views. I was like, okay, this must be a pretty good analysis. But was it really though? I mean, it's... You guys hear that? Let's go take a look. I know I heard something out here. Stripe. You see that? You hear anything? Guys, I heard something out here. I heard something. I don't know what. What is that? Did you guys see that? I don't know what it was, but I hope to never run into anything like that again. Let's hurry up and get into this cursed video. Now this is my opinion, but you comment below your opinion. What would you consider an analysis of a video? Because to me, I think it's a bit more than somebody doing a reaction video. You know what I mean? Somebody that's just watching it and they're pausing it and talking over it. You know, much like Haunted Row does in this video. I don't consider that analysis. I think when you put it into your editor and you tweak the contrast, brightness, slow it down frame by frame, turn the volume up, erase some of the background noise, take a real frame by frame deep dive. To me, that's an analysis. A reaction, no, it's not analysis. That's one of the things that really irritated me, because when somebody says they did an analysis when all they're doing is reacting, it makes people that do actually deep dives, it makes it look like a pie job when it's really not.
What's up guys, my name is Mark and I'm a paranormal investigator. I've investigated some of the most haunted locations in the US for well over 10 years, and tonight we're going to be watching The Haunting of the Chris Watts House by Jesse's Histories and Mysteries.
So this badge cam footage was uploaded by a YouTuber.
Smells like...
Oh, I see it. Yeah, it looks like something was walking down the stairs. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, I think that's what we're seeing. So it looks like it's walking down the stairs. I can see where she's highlighted it right here. You can kind of see the movement as it's walking downstairs. I don't know, that's weird.
And there's your analysis. Well, it looks like something coming down the steps. But is that what it really is? Because if your logic is right, the first couple of minutes of this video, we're going to see two full-bodied apparitions. But let's put a little bit of logic to this. Those are banisters. They got them little spindles in between that's gaps, kind of like frames of film. You know, one frame, second frame, and when you're moving, the spindles are moving this way, and the ones behind that are moving this way. Causes optical illusions. Well, let me do an animation kind of show you what I'm talking about here. So I animated the staircase rails. Look in this area right here. Let's zoom in. You can kind of see a shadow moving, and you can look down this way when it's going backwards. You can kind of see shadows behind the rails. Look very closely in the middle of them and don't get hypnotized. Now let's move the background. You see that?
That did sound like Bella, and it did sound like a little girl talking, but...
Is that what it sounded like, Mark? Bella? How many syllables does Bella have? Just asking. Let's count them, you know, like we did back in school. Bella. 2 syllables. This only has 1. It goes, bah, bah, bah. Let's listen. People do talk under their breath. I mean, I talk to myself sometimes, or I'll gasp and just like that right there. Can I say for sure that's what that is? No, but to me, it doesn't sound like the words they're putting on the screen, and we don't know who's saying it.
I think that was probably an EVP.
And I think you were probably wrong. Okay? Doesn't sound like EVP, it sounds like gibberish. And why would they be decorating their new home when, unfortunately, that cold-blooded, you know what, done, I can't say on YouTube. So why would they even say that?
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Did y'all see that? Hold on. Wow, that's weird. That looks like a little girl.
I don't know why they use this frame in the video when I have a better frame.
That could be Bella or Celeste.
So this is the second full-bodied apparition that this professional ghost hunter that's doing an analysis reacting has caught in this video so far. I mean, a very active place, obviously, right? Crazy. But that's not no little girl, and it's no ghost of a little girl. Let's do some deductive reasoning type stuff here, okay? Let's look at it as dumbly as possible. You're in a big room, 2 people in the room that we know of. You have the woman that has the badge cam, the lady officer, and you have the canine handler lady with the hat, you know, and wears glasses. And she's got her dog. There's a mirror almost halfway in the room. And I'm going to do some animations to show you exactly who this is. Because the still frame that you, or maybe the one that you showed, that looks like a little girl in the mirror, there's more frames. And we're going to look at a better frame. Let's do some animation. When you analyze, you can clearly see a hat and a forearm and a watch on a person's forearm. Now, see this image? I made this image myself. Now, don't that look almost identical? Badge cam cop couldn't be in the reflection. She's too far diagonal. Badge cam cop is standing roughly here, and you see how harsh the trajectory is? There's no way she could cast the reflection that we see. She would have to move all the way over to here to cast this reflection right here. It ain't badge cam cop that leaves this lady here. This is seconds before the image was caught. She moves from there to about right here, and that's when the image was caught. But like I said, this is the supposed ghost right here. You see the forearm, and this is the image that I made of the lady with the dogs. You can see her forearm, and looky there, it matches up perfect. You can 100% tell that it's the canine handler that's her reflection. Not no ghost of a spirit of a kid or anything like that. Hey, I'll tell you one thing though, man. You're so great at reactions.
That's interesting.
relative to the camera, look what happened when the camera's moving and the rails are moving. You start seeing shadows.
It could be just a trick of the camera and the lighting, but it did look like something was moving. But she kind of pointed out what looked like maybe what she thought was a still figure, but the only thing I saw was something moving down the stairs, but it could have essentially been just a movement of the camera and shadows and the lights.
Yeah, it was an optical illusion. That's what I've been trying to tell you. You know, there may be some hope for you yet. I think our boy may be opening his third eye. At least you got that one kind of right.
So it could mean several things because the body chemistry pictures.
Sure.
On all that.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, that's weird.
Another thing you got to take into consideration, if they're wearing a camera, then when they're moving, their clothes are rubbing together, they're moving on the floor and everything, it's going to make noises as well. It kind of sounds maybe like Chris. You could say that, but it could be a multitude of other things. It could be an exhale, it could be movement. Listen closely.
So it could mean several things because the body can.
A lot of these are motion out.
Yeah, you can definitely hear the word Chris. I mean, it's pretty plain and simple right there. You can hear it. You know, what I like about this video is this is all police body cam footage, so it's nothing like someone is adding words or anything like that. And the police there, they have no reason to add anything to the audio.
You got this off of a YouTube channel, if I'm not mistaken. You even said the name of the channel at the beginning of the video. So to say this is the official badge cam with nothing added is bonkers to me, because you don't know that. You didn't go straight to the source and get the raw audio of the badge cam. You see what I'm saying? So any YouTuber could add any sound they want. You see how that works? Jeez. Man.
There's plenty of person to hear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no. Look.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's weird. That giggle, I kind of heard this, like the soft mommy, and then the giggle. That's very strange. And then just we'll see this canine unit lady's we'll see her reaction to it after she heard it. It kind of makes her she got a little bit freaked out by it.
What in the world was that? Wow.
Yeah, what the world was that? You're right.
Step on that little blue thing and see if that's where that noise came from.
Yeah.
Now, obviously you heard giggling. Could be a ghost of a... No, I don't even want to get into that. Could be the ghost of a child. Or it could be a toy. You know, that giggle. This room is full of toys. That dog walking in there sniffing all over the floor with toys in the floor can activate one of those toys. But let's see what our friend here has to say. He'll probably say, oh, it's weird.
Yeah, it sounded like a kid toy.
It sort of sounds like it.
As someone who is a police investigator, her first instinct is to debunk whatever that sound was, and they obviously couldn't debunk it.
And once again, you're wrong. She's not a paranormal investigator. First off, she's doing her job, trying to find things that are out of place. Why would she go ghost hunting, first off? And why would she, oh, I better find the exact toy making this, even though, you know, it's not her job. But when you look in the floor like we're about to, you can see toys everywhere. Ghost, toy.
Something. There was I heard it.
That one, did you hear?
And that didn't sound like help to me. That sounded like something letting air out, like a toy squeaking. Let's, you know, amplify the volume.
Heard it.
That one, did you hear?
Heard it.
That one, did you hear?
Heard it.
That one, did you hear?
Okay, the help, I think it's kind of reaching a little bit with the help. It did sound more like a squeak. I think you can kind of maybe interpret that as a help. Lots of sounds and noises, especially like that, especially if you're looking for something to be said. You know, we've already seen a lot of voices and things happening.
So you're almost expecting and wanting to hear things at this point. My honest opinion would be that that is probably just a foot squeak or something like that.
Now you're finally doing it. Even though we're 3 full-bodied apparitions in and multiple EVPs, now you're looking the right direction.
Kid giggling or something, didn't it? Or a kid.
It did.
It could have even also been the dog.
Not coulda, it was the dog. Let's look at the floor. Look at all the toys that dog could have walked over. You see buckets, you see this, you see that. All kinds of toys made for kids.
Dog even noticed it as well.
She on anything? Oh no, she was pregnant. I was gonna say, do you know about drug use in the house or pot?
Not that we know of.
Good. So I'm gonna go with probably a breath in or out, more than likely from the camera person.
And I'm going to go with, you don't know what you're talking about, Mark. And this sounds electronic, almost like a fire alarm or something beeping. Let's amplify the audio again, people.
Oh, okay. Okay, now that gave me a little bit of a chills. Okay, that 100%, you can't deny what that just said. I mean, clearly I'm with Cece. That is what's being said.
Now, I could be wrong with this one, but to me it sounds like that lady is talking to her canine, kind of in a hushed tone. Listen again with the audio, you know, enhanced, run through.
Oh,
Let's see. Let's turn that fan.
okay. That's, you know, yeah, that, again, another EVP for sure.
Mark, you're fired. You're horrible at your job. I'm just going to tell you that straight up. He said that was an EVP for sure, right? For sure. That means it can't be nothing else. When in reality, that sounds like when she lifted up her flashlight, whatever she's got in her right hand, I'm getting ready to show you. Sounds like her just exhaling a bit.
Yeah, these could be intelligent spirits. These could. You know, it's also the other possibility is that Cheyenne is maybe even seeing the investigators in her house and basically letting them know that this is our home.
I'm going to get that wasky wabbit. I love Elmer Fudd.
And basically let. Again, it sounds like an EVP, sounds like something is coming through, but it's... Yeah, both of those, I'm not really going to comment too much on it. I think they're both probably just breathing in and breathing out.
I second that motion. Good on you, Mark.
I mean, there's not even dust in the...
Oh, and we had the ghost of Chris Watts, too. Check that out. You see it right there, the words and everything. Set. He's not, you know, he's still alive, and he's outside giving an interview on television as this EVP is happening. This has nothing to do with Mark. Mark even mentioned this in the video. Whoever made this video, though.
Again, it sounded like a male voice, so it doesn't really make sense since Chris Watts is still alive and he's in prison. So he's not haunting the house. So who would that voice be?
You may very well have a future in debunking, big dog. Now you're thinking.
Okay, the I'm cold, I'm gonna throw that out. I mean, you can hear a weird sound right before that happens, so I would say that's probably, you're just kind of hearing things that you want to hear. But that's toxic. That is clearly what's being said.
Now the one where it says that's toxic, that's the lady officer with the badge cam. She's saying something under her breath. Don't know exactly what it is. Maybe that's how she's registering what's going on around her. She's taking mental notes and she kind of murmurs out loud.
Hey, 23. Yes, ma'am. Can you change the...
I have nothing against Mark from HauntedRowTV. I know he did say that he didn't like debunkers. Oddly enough, it was right after I posted a comment, critiquing him. But I'm not so much upset at Mark as I am just the fact that he was talking like that. He did this big analysis in this video, and when I watched, my mind was blown. I was like, no dude, that's not an analysis, you're reacting. And I just saw a big mosquito. But don't go to his channel saying anything. He seems like he may be a half decent person. I don't know him, so. But anyway, I had to say something. You know me, can't keep my nose out of anything. Also, I want to thank you guys for the amazing reception on the last video. It means a lot. The comments were mind-blowing. Big net positive. I want these videos to be an experience that you have. Not just, oh, another video. I want you to come here and laugh, cry, get mad, whatever. Just feel something. That's what I want. And I've seen a lot of comments in the last video. One of our supporters was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer and said my videos helped. I don't know what to say to something like that. It's heartfelt. It hurts knowing that somebody has that or been diagnosed with that, but it's uplifting knowing that I help in any small way. Crazy. And you know who you are. Appreciate you. And keep us updated. We're all in this together. I love you guys, and I got a banger on the way. I'll see you in the next video. Y'all come back now. You hear? Peace.